Hi there everybody, welcome back to another one of my videos, cooking around the world from A to Z. Today we are going to cook a dish from Jamaica, going to cook a curry goat. Never call it goat curry. Apparently they get very upset if you call a national dish goat curry. They refer to it as curry goat. So goat is quite easy to get around here, so hopefully you can get it as well. If you like this type of video, check out my other recipes I've done as well. There's some nice recipes in there. Do like and subscribe if you like this sort of thing. Anyway, enough of this waffling. Let's crack on over here, see what ingredients we're using this week for this curry goat dish. Right, so apart from the curry goat, I'm also going to be doing rice and peas with this dish as well. So I've got a rice dish. That's how rice and peas is used a lot in Jamaica. So for this dish, we're going to use 1 kilo of goat meat. If you can get it on the bone, you can. A lot of this is quite nice bits of meat. Some of it's on the bone. So I'm using 1 finely diced up onion, 6 cloves of garlic, 1 Scotch bonnet pepper. Please be careful using the Scotch bonnet. If you're going to chop it up, use gloves. They're very, very, very strong. Also, I've got 1 chopped up carrot. Got about 2 little potatoes there which I've chopped up. 3 sprigs there of thyme. Now for the spices in this dish, now what we're using here, we are using 2 tablespoonfuls of Jamaican curry powder, 2 tablespoonfuls of an all-purpose season, half a teaspoon of a ginger powder, half a teaspoonful of allspice, 1 tablespoonful of turmeric, and a bit of salt and pepper in there as well. So what we need to do is going to need to coat the goat first of all. Now for the rice, I've got there 2 cups of rice, which basically is about 320 grams of rice, 3 spring onions, thyme again. The spices we're using is going to be about 1/4 teaspoon there of black pepper, half a teaspoon of the allspice as well. And also we're using kidney beans, tin of kidney beans there for the rice, tin of coconut milk, full fat coconut milk, and about 1 cup of water. So what we need to do first, as I say, is coat this goat in all the spices. Best if you can leave it overnight, it's better. I'm going to leave it about 4 hours. So let's crack on and just get this goat coated first of all. So we need to get the goat in a bowl. Now I'll use a bowl that's not going to stain, especially with a lot of these powders are yellow. And then basically just in there, we're just going to put in the 6 cloves of garlic and the diced up onion. And then all the herbs, spices there, put them in. Now I just need to give this a good mix round and get it all well coated. Let's give all this a good coating. Get the old hands in better. Make sure you coat all the goat with every single thing as well. Let's get this coated up. Whoops, there we go. I'm glad I cleaned the worktop before I started. And then now I'm going to put in the sprigs of thyme. Let's all try and hopefully get coated in all those spices there, and that thyme and that onion and that garlic gets well coated. So I think that's going to be enough for now. So I'm going to cover that and put that in the fridge for about 4 hours. I'm not going to come back to this dish for about 4 hours. So if you do it overnight, you're better off. I'm just going to do it for 4 hours today. So I'm going to do that, leave that for 4 hours, and I'll come back when it's ready to get cooked. Right, so I've had the meat marinating in the fridge now for about 4 hours. So what we need to do now is sear this meat. What you need to do is remove the bits of meat, try and get the onions off, and put them in the pan one bit at a time, just to sear it all. So just to get rid of all the onion and that. So let's put that in there. Might get the occasional bit of onion, but that's not going to hurt. Just need to get this meat seared and browned off. So I'm going to get the rest of this meat in this pan, get it seared off, and we'll come back when that's done. So I'll just get that meat seared off, keep turning it. You just get cooked on both sides seared off. Now when that's done, make a hole in the middle And then the rest of the mixture used for the marinade, just put all that in there. That's going to be your onions, your garlic, and your little bit of thyme there. I just need to get that cooked off now as well with that. Let that cook down for a little bit. So get that onion cooked down. Let that make another turn. That's fine, that's enough. What you need to do now is just put water in there, just so it just about covers the meat. It's about a litre of water, so that's going to be fine. Let's just cover the meat up nicely. Now bring that to the boil. I'm going to put it back to simmer once it's to the boil. Now this is where you put the Scotch bonnet pepper in. Now I checked quite a lot of recipes online. Some say you use a little bit of the Scotch bonnet. Some say just chop it up, wear gloves, and put it in. There's quite a few recipes say you don't chop the Scotch bonnet pepper. You need to make sure it is not split and it's whole. And all you basically do is just lay it on top into the water. You don't want it to burst, otherwise you're going to get something that's going to be hotter than a vindaloo, and that'd be too hot for me. So basically, you just let it rest in there. Now, when it's simmering, come back and check it about every half hour to make sure you've got the right level of heat in there. When it's hot enough for you, then you take the Scotch bonnet pepper out. So we need to let this simmer for about an hour and a half now. I'll come back and do the rice later on. So after about an hour and a half, that's when we're going to put in the carrots and the potatoes in, and then just cook it for about another half hour after that. So I'm going to put a lid on that now and let that simmer for about, I'm going to check it after an hour, see how hot it is with that Scotch bonnet pepper, and I'll keep checking it. But it should be ready about an hour and a half just to put the rest of it in. That's about an hour and 15 minutes. I'm just going to give it a try. Give it a slice, give it a try, see if that's hot enough for me. It's very, very sweet. I did read that you get a lot of sweetness from Scotch bonnet. It's put a lot of sweetness into that dish. Just waiting for a little bit of heat. Just a little bit of heat there. So yeah, that's going to be fine for me. I'm going to leave that in there a bit longer. Now it's just time now to put in the carrots and the potatoes. And I'm going to put that in. I'll put that back on the simmer for about another 30 minutes. Put down there. Now I'm just going to put this on the other ring and simmer it on the other ring. The reason being, I'm going to need this ring in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes to do the rice. So basically, in this pan, we just put in the coconut milk. There we go. And the 1 tin of kidney beans complete with the juice, because that is used to give it a nice pinkish colour. That goes in there. Spoon. Then basically you put the rice in. I've rinsed the rice thoroughly through cold water to get rid of all the starch. So basically we then put the rice in. Turn it on to high. Now we need to bring that up to the boil. So you put all your salt, pepper, allspice black pepper in there with a bit of a stir. Get that all mixed up. So what we just need to do now is just bring that up to the boil. Nearly forgot to add the cup of water, so also put a cup of water in there as well. So basically, you bring this up to the boil. When it's up to the boil, put it down to simmer, and then you just put the spring onions there and the thyme on the top. Just rest it on the top, and then the whole Scotch bonnet pepper again. Just rest that on the top put the lid on that and then just simmer that down for about 25 minutes till it's done. Right, so that's coming to the boil now. So in goes the thyme, just rest it on top. 3 spring onions, more thyme, and then just rest the Scotch bonnet pepper on the top there. Put that down to simmer. Now I'm just going to put the lid on that and simmer that for about 20 minutes. I'll come back about 20 minutes and just check it and see how it's gone from there. Right, so that rice is done. Puff that up, looks nice. Now carefully, very carefully take out that Scotch bonnet pepper. You don't want it bursting. Let's put that to one side. Take out the spring onions as well. Let's turn off the other one. Fluff that up. Yep, that's fluffed them and I've fluffed them up nicely there. Take out the tarragon as well if you can find it. A bit hot. Right, so let me just move this pan across. Move the other one back. Turn that one off. That to clear. I'll very carefully take out the Scotch bonnet chilli from this one as well. And let's just give that a bit of a stir. I'll give that a try. A bit hot. Very, very, very sweet. That Scotch bonnet pepper put a very good sweetness into that. Very nice. And it's just got the right amount of kick. You can just feel it, the heat from that pep chilli. You can just feel it at the back now, so it's coming on nice. I'm just going to plate this lot up. There we go, so I've plated that up. Bit of steam coming up. So let's try the rice and peas first of all. I know it's kidney beans, but I do call kidney beans peas in Jamaica apparently. So let's give the rice and peas a try. That is nice. Just taste the coconut there from the coconut milk and the spice. Not much of a heat from that pepper, just a bit of a sweetness from that pepper. So, but yeah, that is very nice. That rice is actually cooked very perfectly. Very nice. So let's try the rest of the dish now. The potatoes and carrots that I put in, that's just about the right amount of potato and carrot really. So a bit of that with the rice. And the sweetness that Scotch bonnet pepper brings to that curry is absolutely wonderful. A lot of sweetness. Very, very nice indeed. So it's just the right amount of heat. If you want it hotter, of course, by all means, just be careful. Slice the old Scotch bonnet up and put it in. Dice it up and put it in bits. Let's have a try of the goat there. That is nice. That is cooked to perfection. Very, very pleased with that. I mean, it's the first time I've done rice and peas and it's come out very nice in the curry. It's very nice. So there you go. One Jamaican curry goat, not goat curry, and also rice and peas. Very nice dish. Well pleased with that. There we go, another dish done well. Curry goat and rice and peas from Jamaica. Another bit. That is well pleased. Well pleased with that. That's going to make it nice tea. Looks like there'll be plenty enough for about 3 or 4 people there as well. So hope you can get goat where you are. I mean, we've got plenty of goat around here. Quite a few Asian shops. Goat's not a problem at all. Anyway, so please do like and subscribe. Give it the old thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos. See my other recipes I've done as well. Next time we're going to be cooking a dish from Korea, so look out for that one. So look after yourselves. Be kind to one another. Catch you on the next one. Thank you.